Hello, welcome back to the channel Mastering Yourself. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. The truth is that people need to be in close relationships with others. When we feel satisfied with our friendships, we also feel more satisfied with our lives overall. But we know not all our friendships will last forever. Sometimes ask yourself if you feel worse or better after being with your friend. Actually, we learn, we grow, we change, and the people around us too. But life is such that we don't always evolve in the same way. So, today we'll go through 5 signs that it's time to say farewell to a friend and steps to let go of a friendship gracefully. See, what if your friendship no longer ticks these boxes? According to a 2021 study, good friends do the following. 1. Encourage healthy habits. 2. Share information, support, and companionship. 3. Show solidarity. They have each other's back. Sometimes I may want to focus on myself to find out who I am when my friend is not around. So, all these may be the reasons you may want to take a break from your friend. If that's the case, you are not alone. If a friendship is no longer serving you, you might need to gently close this chapter of your story. In this video, we'll see how you close the chapter. Because research has shown that the quality of your friendship can influence your level of stress, physical health, and your coping skills. A good friendship can have positive effects on your well-being and your health, whereas friendship with a lot of ups and downs can negatively impact your stress levels and health. So here are 5 signs that it's time to end a friendship. 1. If you find that your core values have changed and you no longer share much in common with your friend, it may be time to reflect on the role of friendship in your life, as some friendships end up growing apart over time. 2. If only one person is making an effort to maintain a friendship, it can feel imbalanced and may cause resentment over time. Because there is a condition, both people need to reciprocate in order to keep the friendship alive. 3. Recognizing toxic relationships. If you find yourself feeling exhausted after hanging out with a particular person, it may be time to evaluate the cause. Make it a point to reflect on what exactly is causing this feeling of exhaustion and pinpoint the source of the problem. 4. Disrespectful of boundaries. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries, it's time to consider the friendship. Some connections can be harmful instead of helpful. 5. If the friendship hinders your growth. For any relationships to work well, you have to grow together. Some of my friendships have drifted because we no longer share the same interests, perspectives, or beliefs. If your friendship become an energy drain, it could also be toxic to your positive growth, and therefore it's time to move on. Now the question is how to achieve closure gracefully. Are you wondering how to move on from a friendship? Consider the following steps to gain closure and move forward in a positive direction. Here we will discuss different options for achieving closure with a friend. When it comes to closure with a friend, there are several paths to consider. One may be drifting away. Part of setting boundaries for yourself and others is realizing that you don't have to say yes to everything. You can take your time answering calls and texts, and you don't have to initiate contact. Second may be face-to-face conversation. If you decide to have a conversation with your friend, it's important to focus on your own feelings. Try saying something like, I feel like we are heading in a different directions. One way may be definitive break. If you find that having a respectful conversation is impossible, it may be necessary to step back and establish firm boundaries. Setting boundaries is an important part of maintaining healthy relationships If someone consistently disrespects you or engage in harmful behavior, it's important to communicate clearly and assertively what your boundaries are. It may feel difficult or uncomfortable at first, but ultimately setting and enforcing boundaries can lead to more fulfilling and positive relationships. Final reflection before departing may be: you can say gracefully, wishing you the best on your journey and grateful for the moments we shared. If you liked the video, please do consider subscribing and don't forget to share. Thank you. Stay blessed.